Well, we're a cashless society. Well, we're a cashless society.
Hopefully forever, dude. I hope forever. I hope we like, it is so scary to imagine losing the privacy, losing it all completely because every transaction is in the public eye or observable. That's really scary, man. I mean, it's like I don't even do anything interesting with my money, like except like tip on the road. Like, I use my card, and I know the argument is that's traceable. I realize that, but it's scary because there's an option. If you want to just like blow some cash on something, you can. You could just like, no one will know. It's whatever it is.
Right.
Not that I would ever use cash for anything other than legal purposes. It's just like you know what I mean? Like
one day in the future, everything will be traceable.
That's right. And that's, this is where being raised an Episcopalian in the book of Revelations, as a Christian, you're going to read it. This is where I get scared because it's too similar to the mark of the beast. It's too similar to exactly what it says. You won't be able to trade. You won't be able to do anything unless you have the mark, unless you bear the mark. Like if you remove the ability to trade currency in a private way, you are now controlled. You are now.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to you brothers that are laboring and pushing this word in truth and sincerity and with charity. I'm the brother Abraham from the camp here in GMS Chicago, coming to do another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit, Lord willing to be edifying. And this is a clip of the Joe Rogan show, his podcast. I'm not sure who this guy is, but I know in a recent interview, I believe it was this one, where the topic of the mark of the beast came up. I believe it's this same episode where even Joe Rogan himself reads the passage in Revelation 13:16, where it talks about the mark of the beast, okay, and what it is. And everybody knows or has heard of the mark of the beast. And whether some say is this or that, people know about it. And the reason people know about it is because of the prophets, starting with the elders and apostles on down, bringing out the information, bringing out the knowledge of the scriptures. All right, breaking it down, making it plain upon tables. All right, breaking down the mysteries of this book that for many years has been hid, okay, or sealed. All right, but it says in the book of Daniel that at the end of the days, in the last days, the seals will be open. All right, and what's evident of that is the prophets that you see in the highways and byways that are doing these videos each and every single day, blowing up the internet, in every major city in the U.S. and other parts of the world, has made this viral, famous, okay, and everybody's talking about it. And the way the world is going, the World Economic Forum, you're having all these summits, everything going cashless, everything going digital, the new release of the Fed Now app, that's just like another money transfer app, but this one they say is more convenient because it's you send it and you receive it right away from one bank to another bank instead of it pending compared to the other apps. Okay, banks starting to introduce CBDCs, digital dollars. Russia even came out with digital ruble. Okay, the BRICS nation ditching the dollar and making their own world reserve currency, or another way to buy, sell, trade without the dollar. Okay. And more the leaders of this world are, pretty much telling you to your face what's gonna happen, what they're gonna do, right? But those people are in darkness. They're not gonna do shit. They're gonna say and do whatever their daddy Esau tells them to do, right? But the elect are gonna follow the Lord wherever he goes. All right. So let's just read Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, the 1st verse. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved." Right? Just as he told Ezekiel too, to be a watchman for the house of Israel. Right? And the Lord answered me and said, "Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." Right? Meaning, break down these scriptures so that the people could understand, and so then those that receive it and understand it, could tell other people the vision and the mysteries. Okay. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." Right? So this vision, right, is for a specific time, right? And we know we're close to that time because of the signs of the time. All right, the tokens that we will see in the last days, which we clearly see. All right, wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people, house divided against itself. All right, just to name a few. And we're seeing this prophecy, specifically the mark of the beast, right? Because that's, if not the main prophecy that has yet to take place, but we know it's close because of where the world is headed to. And that's a cashless society, all right, where you will need that mark implemented in your hand or in your forehead, because that is the digital mark, all right, a branding to label you theirs meaning Esau, Edom, in their possession, in their power, their cattle. Okay. But the elect, we know, are predestined for salvation, predestined to not take the mark. Okay. They're predestined to not take the mark. They're destined for salvation, man. The ones that are gonna take this chip is these heathen nations and 2/3 of our people, because they're meant to be destroyed, plain and simple. All right. Now let's get Ezekiel 3. And verse 26, "And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." Okay, so there will come a point in time in the near future, the very near future, where the prophets are not going to be out anymore. Why is that? Because they gave the warning for so long, for many years, to this day, have been giving the warning of the destruction that's coming. What the mark of the beast is, so that you're aware, so that you would know. Okay? But once that happens, it's gonna be too late for you people. Alright? It says, but when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, he that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Right? So whether they hear or whether they forbear, they shall know that the prophet has been among them. Okay? When all these things come to pass, and we're seeing these things come to pass. Alright, I'm gonna get one more just to preset what I just read, and I can close it. This is Amos 5:13. Therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. Right? So this evil time is meant to come upon the world minus the elect, because like I said, they're predestined for salvation and they're not going to take the chip. Okay? The evil time is for the wicked. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there, Lord, when this video was edifying. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom.